Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Okay, so I made a mistake at first. I was live on Adonia Beauty. That was because I was rushing. I was rushing because I had a client and I just finished up. Anyway, thank you guys for joining back. Tolulokwe, Shiju, everyone. Chinkified, thank you. So, yeah, I was explaining that the Instagram lives, I didn't plan to like make it a series, but apparently my brain works with structure, so I had to just so I started with how I actually started my business when I went back to the drawing board, and how I started my business, that and it started working for me, how things started working for me and how I revamped my business and all of that. That was how I started. And then, so after discovering your why, your purpose, because you're the same person running your business, living at home, you're the same person. So after discovering your why, which is your purpose, you need to build your business as a platform to deliver that purpose. And then we went to vision boarding last week. So I was teaching how to put down what you desire, what you actually visualize for your business. Now, the vision board we did last week was basically for business, so you can do for life or for other parts of your life, but we just focused on business. Where do you visualize your business? What experiences do you want to have as a business owner? What type of growth do you want to experience? So all those things, we put them down last week, and I explained exactly how to do your vision board. There is no right or wrong. It's just about basically dreaming. So think about if money wasn't the problem, if time wasn't the problem, if all these things were not the problem, where do you see yourself? Where do you see your business going? So just visualize. Even if you think, oh my God, I don't even know how to make this happen, just visualize and put it on the dream board. Now, when you've done that, you need to set goals, right? So goals are slightly different from vision boards and from everything that we've done. Goals are a bit different from all of that. So when you're setting goals, it needs to align with what's on your vision board, and everything needs to align with what your purpose is. So basically, I learn by sharing stories. So I'm gonna teach by sharing stories. So I'm just gonna be using Adonia as a model, because that is the only that is the first business I started, and that gave me the confidence to actually launch into other types of businesses. So what is a goal? A goal is basically something that you want to achieve. Well, I define goal as something you want to achieve, but it has to tie into something bigger. It has to tie into your vision board and your purpose, and that's why we did that at first. So what I'm gonna do is I didn't save the first video, I forgot, but I saved last week's, and I'm gonna save this week. So I'm gonna do another one of the first and then put on IGTV, so that people that cannot be live with me can actually go back to IGTV or YouTube and watch the series. So when you want to set a goal, you need to make it smart. And when I mean smart, what I mean is it has to be specific, it has to be measurable, it has to be achievable. And I'm gonna write all of that down and explain what it is. It also has to be relevant, and then it has to be time bound. So smart, relevant, it has to be specific, it has to be measurable, it has to be achievable, it has to be relevant, and it has to be time bound. So when I mean specific, I mean you need to know exactly what you want. You can't just say my goal is to make money. How much do you want to make, right? So you need to be specific. Your goal needs to be specific. Your goal needs to be measurable. So I'm just telling you the characteristics of setting a goal, of the kind of goals you should set, and of setting a goal. So it should be measurable, meaning, say you want to make a particular amount of money. I want to make $1,000 in one day. So that is very specific. Now, it has to be measurable, meaning you have to have means of measuring it. You have to have means of measuring it, either a system of measuring it. You just need to know when it is done. Also, it has to be achievable. So this has to do with your mindset. I don't believe that you should set goal that you 100% know that you can do it. I mean, or sorry, I don't believe you should set goal of something that you've done before. So a goal should grow you. It should stretch you, and that is why this achievable. I believe it's basically about mindset. When you set a goal, then you need to work on your mindset that you can achieve that goal. And you can't set a goal of, say, you made maybe $1,000 last month, and the same goal is what you want to set this month. Of course, you already know how you made it, so you should go for something that would stretch you, right? So that is my own definition of achievable. I don't believe in something you've done before. I believe it's something that should stretch you and that should make you grow. Also, it has to be relevant. Now, the relevance here means it has to be relevant to your dream. It has to be relevant to your purpose, and then it has to be time bound. So if I say I want to make $1,000 in one day, it's different from just saying I want to make $1,000. That's just broad. So it has to be time bound. So you need to set smart goals. And I'll give you a very good example. So on my vision board at the beginning of the year, I had all the things that I put on the vision board last week. I had them on my vision board, and I had and we just opened the store. So I looked at the old vision board, and I'm like, where do I start from? How do I start to achieve this goal? And I saw that the least thing I need to do to start achieving that goal is to make money, is to make the store profitable, right? If I want to structure my business, if I want to even support charity, if I want to do anything, I need to be profitable myself to be able to do all of those. So I needed my store to be profitable. Now, that's not a smart goal. So I was like, how can I make my store profitable? So I set a goal. I said I want to make $120,000 in a year, in the first year of opening. Now, $120,000 is still not a smart goal. So I said I want to make $120,000 in 1 year of starting the business. $120,000 in sales in 1 year of starting the business. So that's a goal. As you can see, it's specific, it's measurable, because at the end of 1 year, I would know, that I've achieved what I wanted to achieve. It's achievable. Now, for me, I know that I did not make that money the previous year. So I need to stretch. I need to grow. I need to work on strategies to make it happen. It's relevant. It is relevant to my dream, because all the things I want to achieve. I said I put Tara on my board that I want to structure my business. I like the kind of CEO that she is. I want to live that kind of lifestyle. I put that I want to franchise my store. Nobody is going to get a franchise of my store if I cannot create a profitable plan for my store. If my store is not profitable, I said I want to help charities. I need money to help charity, if you know what I mean. Even a lot of charities, when you go there to volunteer there and you chat with them, they tell you money is what they really need. They have many people volunteering. So I knew that money was what I really needed to achieve what's on my dream board, at least to start achieving all the things on my dream board. So I decided to set a goal for the first 1 year that my store needs to be profitable as an entity. Outside, selling online and all of that, as an entity on its own, my store needs to be profitable. How do I achieve that? So I set a goal, 120,000 in a year. I need to make 120,000 in sales in 1 year. So I divided that into months. So I have 12 months in a year. I divided it into 10,000 every month. So I've set the goal, and that was a smart goal. So I know if I'm hitting $10,000 every month or anything above that, then I have hit my goal. Right? So now it goes down to you now trying to work out how to achieve that goal, because I speak to a lot of people about this, and they're like, yeah, it's easy to just say I want to make 100,000 a year, but how do I do it? And that is what I'm going to be teaching today. I'm going to be teaching that because I know that I, as a new business owner, am facing in this new generation, in this modern world, we are all facing the same problems. As new business people, we need to make money. Every business owner wants to make profit, wants to make money. So I know that that's a big goal for every new business owner. Even older business owners, they still need to make money. But I'm focusing on 0 to 5 years span of business. Hi, Staye today. 0 to 5 years. People that between that 0 to 5 years that are just starting out their business. So when you set goals for for making profits. How do you actually make sure that happens? So what I did was I developed a sales funnel. So what you need to do is you need to write down all the to achieve your profit, to achieve that goal of clarifying your profit plan for the year, especially if you have a particular number in mind. You need to write down all the list of services and products that you sell, whether it's services or whatever you sell. You need to write everything down, and then you now need to look for the lowest common denominator. Don't let that scare you. You just need to look for the least thing that you can put out there that can make people at least know about your business, right? That can make people know about your business. So for me, by the time I wrote down everything that we do, I wrote makeup classes, I wrote makeup detailing services, I wrote manicure, pedicure, facials, then I wrote, those are daily services, then I wrote bridal services, then confidence workshops, and then I wrote our product. So I thought to myself that actually what is gonna make people come into my store or make this business work. And the first thing that I thought of was makeup classes. A lot of people wanted to know how to do makeup for themselves, right? So I thought if I could get that market and bring people in, then we can introduce them to all of our other services. So the plan was, and by the time we calculated it, we saw that a client can actually spend up to $500 or more in a year with us if we do our jobs well. But how do we get them in? We bring them in through the makeup classes. So my target, so then I set a goal monthly that we need to bring 25 new people, because the old people, we already know how to love up on them, and it's a new business, so you need to get clients. You just need to get new clients. So I set a goal of getting 25 new people into the store every month for makeup classes, because by the time they do the makeup classes, you give them a coupon to come back for their facials. By the time you're teaching them the makeup, you're probably seeing some things on their face, and give them a coupon, come for your facials. By the time they're doing their facials, they're asking you, that's just a trend. Can we do my manicure? Can I do my manicure? Can I do my pedicure? Before you know it, they're already a fan. And where I'm trying to take them to is to become a member of Adedoyin. So it's like a sales funnel. You start with the makeup classes, and then you begin to bring it up. They come in for other services, and at the end of the day, they are glued. They love your services, they love your products, and they become members. That is where we're going. We want them to start paying for membership, and by the time they get to that point, we're done. We are very happy because we have a repeat client that actually pays to be a member of Adedoyin. So your business might not work exactly this way, but it's always good to create that sales funnel. So for me, every month I am focused on just one thing. So that's another thing about goals. You need to be focused, highly focused. What do you want to achieve? And you need to be. So I'm focused every month to bring in 25 new people for makeup classes. So we have different ways of marketing that. We have one free event every month to teach makeup. We are on Groupon. We sell the makeup classes at very discounted prices. Then all the events that I go, I reduce the prices just for the makeup classes, because it's so easy. You can have up to 20 people in a class and teach it in 2 hours and get 20 people converted into clients. So that was the easiest way and the cheapest way for us, and it was the lowest common denominator for us to start creating our sales as a company. So why I'm sharing the details of this is because I want you to do that for your business as well. Think of what's the easiest way to actually get clients. I know a woman, she teaches how to start speaking, to triple your income. And the first thing she does is she does speaking. She speaks at different big events where there are women. I don't know the arrangement she has with the organizers of the events, but she speaks. And at the end of the day, she's selling something, right? She's selling a class. So she has a class where she actually teaches people to triple their income. And by the time after that class, so that's a sales funnel. She starts with speaking for free, and then she gets a few people into her class. After that class, by the time you are done with that 3-day class, she gets you into a mastermind coaching program. And then she has that sales funnel. So depending on the stage of your business and what you sell at the moment, try and create a sales funnel, because I know that this goal I'm talking about is a goal that every entrepreneur needs, right? We all need to clarify our profit plan. So when you create that sales funnel, try and make sure that you focus on the lowest common denominator. Try and make sure that those clients, the exact number of clients you need, come in or more, but that has to be the least. When you're focused, so when I go to an event, I know in my mind at the beginning of the month that I need to get, especially this year, I need to get 25 new people into the store, and that is what I'm focused on. So number one way of actually setting a goal is, one, it has to be smart. So it has to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Number two is you need to focus on one goal. So you can have one goal and then now have other smaller goals to achieve it, but you need to make sure that you are focused on that one goal. So the one goal is to make $100,000 a month. And then how do I do it? I set another goal of bringing at least 25 new people for our makeup classes. So we can get new people for mani pedi and all of that, but I make sure that the makeup classes, we get 25 new people, and we have different ways of bringing those people in. And once we do that, most times we are either hitting our sales record or going above that. So there's still so many other strategies that we use. We have bridals, for instance. Bridals, that's a seasonal job, so we go for bridal shows to bring in brides for that, but that's not like an everyday thing. So it's not part of the big goal that I have. It's just different. It's just an extra way of bringing in income. But the main thing that we do is that we have that sales funnel, and then we start from the lowest common denominator, the cheapest way to bring people in, and then we start building them up gradually. So we've had clients that in a year they will even spend in fact, just in a couple of months, they would have spent like $2,000. They'll bring their own friends, they'll buy products, do all our services, even tell their friends, because they love the brand, tell their friends about our confidence workshops and things that we do seasonally. So basically, that's what you want to focus on when you're setting goals. So you saw how I started. You need to know the reason for your existence in the first place, so that your goals align with the bigger picture. It's not everybody wants to make money, but what do you want to use the money for? Why do you want to make the money? You need to know the reason, and then after that, you need to visualize, what your company, what you want your company to be known for, what experiences you want to have, or you want people to have in your company. Just dream. Like, it's very free to dream. So go out there and dream. Put everything, visualize everything, cut pictures and magazines that relate to your dream, put everything on a vision board, then start setting goals to align with that dream. So for me, as I explained, the first goal for me was to make my store profitable, which I know is every entrepreneur's goal, to make their store or their business profitable. And the way I did it was to create the sales funnel. So the sales funnel basically looks like that. And then, so I put makeup classes, I put products, I put other services, then I put membership. So our membership is $29 every month. People pay that, and then they can use it in the store for anything that they want. Now, naturally, you can't just come to the store the first time and just start paying membership, So we need to have loved up on you a bit before you think, what, how much is $29 a month? In a year, I'm spending $360 for beauty services, and I love the store. Why not? And you also get 20% off off services and products if you're a member. So people love it, and that is just how we've been building our sales and our profit plan. But I know that what worked for us was setting goals. Like, goals are very important. So that was what we did for this year. For next year, we have other bigger goals we want to work on, but I'm just saying you need to have a goal, and it has to be specific. If I didn't have specific numbers in mind, then I won't be able to achieve what I'm achieving. I won't even know the numbers. I won't know the number of people I need in the store. I won't know when I'm able to actually measure what I've worked on for the year. So it's always good to make it specific. If you want to make a particular amount of money, know the amount, know the time, know the amount of money you want to make, know the time you want to have achieved that, and and make sure that it's relevant to everything that you are doing, to your dreams. So I just gave an example of money. It could be that you want to write a book. It could be that you want to start an organization. You need to just set goals. When do you want it published? And then you work back to it. So basically that's what I have for you today. And if you have any questions, let me know. What I want to do is I want to save the videos and actually put them up on IGTV so that people that have missed my previous videos can actually watch it on IGTV or YouTube. I'll also put them on YouTube as well. But we go deeper into these things in my course, Launch and Scale a Profitable Business. A couple of people have showed interest in it. We go deeper, and I actually roll up my sleeves and work with you to actually create all this plan, because and all these goals and your vision and everything, we do it together because I'm so passionate about anything that works for me. I like to teach it. I've always been like that. In high school, I was the best in mathematics. I would wake up in the middle of the night to teach people because I knew it. I don't believe in hoarding knowledge, so I like to teach what I know. So this has worked for me, and this is how it has worked for me. And I would encourage you to also try it in your business and send me questions if you have any questions at all. I'll be happy to answer. I know someone had sent me a message on to talk on how to structure your business. I'm gonna do that because I actually took a course with Tara on how to structure your business. So I'm gonna give like a high level summary of what I learned and how it has been working for my business as well. I'm gonna do that in the future. So if you don't have any questions for me, I'll just wait a couple seconds. If you don't have any questions for me, I think that's all I have for you today. So make sure you go out there and start setting your goals for your business. Thank you and bye.